is there anyone in particular who inspired you to maybe not even take the path that you took? Because, of course, different things happened that caused you guys to take the path that you took, but is there anyone that was your biggest inspiration growing up, and how would you describe how that person or persons have changed your outlook on life?
My biggest inspiration was my grandmother. My grandmother's from the island of Antigua. She came here when she was in her teens to Boston, moved to New York City, ended up being a school teacher somewhere in Harlem. My dad grew up in the projects on 99th and Lexington, and she always pushed for my dad and his brother and sister to have more and be better. So eventually they were able to get out of there, and she instilled that into her grandkids, always sending us books, always telling us to read. If we failed at something, it's okay, just keep trying. She never judged me when I, went down the wrong path. She just said, you just need to keep focused and keep going. And I think everything I do now is towards her.
Education was always important. Even though I didn't have a mentor outside of family, my mom and my aunt, the youngest of my mother's siblings, she used to, she went to college, and then in my generation, I was the first to go to college as well. So she used to always be sort of a sounding board. I didn't have anyone to help me with the college education, or say, hey, this is the blueprint. So it was more so my mom. And on a personal level, I think my brother, as I told you, he had cerebral palsy. And this is a guy that wasn't supposed to live past 4 years old, and he's still alive today. So I'm like, wow, if this dude can overcome all these personal barriers, there's no reason why I can't go to college or accomplish a lot of things. So again, it was my mom that pushed education. It was a personal relationship I had with my brother saying, there's nothing that I can't do. This guy's going through all these things, So that was my motivation.
I graduated from college, so I was the first day. We basically, once I had a chance to go to college, my parents were like, look, you're going to finish. You're going to be the first in this family to finish. And then I went overboard because since I had a scholarship, I wound up going to grad school as well. But yeah, my parents, they just taught me a lot of work ethic. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you work hard, because that's when the reward comes. Like you guys, I'm sure, have a million interests now, but just give it your all. Successful people, they get up before everybody. They don't sleep till 9 or 10 o'clock. They're up at 5 and 6, maybe earlier than that. Because it's hard to be successful and make a lot of money, and you have to put in that time. And even though I grew up in modest, upbringing, and we didn't have money, I still had the work ethic from my parents, so that's something that gets instilled in you. And it doesn't matter what your socioeconomic level is, work ethic is consistent across all of that. So that's really what was taught to me by my parents, and if I could share anything with you, doesn't matter what you decide to do, just as long as you put the effort in, the reward comes.
Funny, the big Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, the real Bed-Stuy. No politics, but no politics. No, so, she was her first job was being a home attendant, taking care of someone's grandmother, grandfather, and what that means, but comes with that full care. And she wanted better for herself, not because there wasn't something wrong with being a home attendant and serving someone else, but she wanted more for herself in terms of income, in terms of the level of work that she's doing. So she went to school. She went to school while working. She would work in the nighttime, overnight, and in the day she would go to nursing school. So she became a full nurse at RN, and I'm proud of her for that. Because that inspires me every day, because no matter what your circumstance, Dr. Durzo talked about landmines, and some of us talked about being sick and having challenges. You kids are growing up in a different era, right? The world of social media. I really want to stress how it's just an image, right? What goes behind that image, that scene that you're seeing, that one clip for 15 seconds, it's a lot of hard work. And some of you get that misconstrued and think that that's just coming. They woke up like this, right? They did not. It's a lot of work that goes into it. So keep pushing. You can have your 15 seconds of fame on social media. I'm not telling you not to do that. But don't forget the lesson behind that. There's a lot of work that goes into that. So when I draw my inspiration, I think of my mom. I think of her not knowing English and speaking perfect English by the time I was around and able to communicate with her. Pushing me to go to school, pushing me, even now at 40, I'm still going. I'm still pushing. I can stop now, but I'm not choosing. Right? So I just want to make that line with you. Don't get caught up in the images. Those images are inspiring, but don't forget that there's a lesson behind it. It's some hard work, endless sleepless nights. that goes behind that. All right.
So, second, a lot of what was said, inspiration was, I mentioned before, from my parents. But I think it was also driven by fear. And I think that's it's okay to have some fear in life. There was a fear to not succeed. There was a fear to make them look bad. That was, that's the Haitian guilt, right? Don't embarrass me. Embarrass him. And then therefore we're comparing them. What about your cousin? Your cousin's so great. And in the meantime, I knew they didn't want to know about him. So there's constant fear, and that's okay. It's okay to be driven by whatever it takes to get you there. And then the other inspiration I have in my life is actually the friend that I told you who graduated with a 66 from Tech. He had it really, really rough. He was from Jamaica. His parents weren't around. He was homeless at some point, even when he was in high school, and he didn't even know it. Fast forward, he went to Brooklyn Community College because that's the only school that would take him. He turned it around by his second year, went to Cornell. Took me to a trip to Cornell. We drove up one day to Cornell. We met some guy who happened to be the dean, and we begged we pitched to him. He didn't know what we were doing. This is crazy stories, I'm telling you. And he got into Cornell, and then he graduated from Harvard Law. Okay? Then he went to Georgetown for taxation, and now he has his own consulting firm. So, and he and I compete. We don't necessarily say we're competing, just naturally we compete and support each other. And now I guess my inspiration, every stage in your life it changes. Now I have kids, my daughter's here. That's my inspiration, and that's what motivates me, and I still want to do even more in education. Some people say, well, my sister said, you're crazy, why do you want to know some more story? Why aren't you satisfied? And I told my sister, that is the most pathetic thing I've heard you ever say. So you should always just keep pushing and driving yourself. It never ends. Never think it ends. That's the biggest thing.
Thank you. All great stories.